Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Patrick Beverley and Brandon Jennings are going back and forth, and I mean they're throwing real haymakers. Pat Bev even dragged Rashad McCants into it, basically saying that both him and Brandon Jennings were a waste of talent, that they got nothing meaningful out of their careers. He flat out trashed both of them in a big way. I'm gonna play you a clip of what Pat Bev had to say, and then we'll get into Brandon Jennings' response.
Again, he likes to chirp back and forth. He talks about this, he talks about that. He said something that kind of, you let a white boy take your show, and I'm like, yo, play one-on-one. And he's like, no, I'm not playing you one-on-one. I'm 36, 37 years old. Play me in golf. Play me in golf, he said. And I'm like, okay, all right. He's like, yeah, I give you time to work on your golf, this. Have some etiquette, Pat, wear a collared shirt. Like, very entertaining young man. Like, you talking about a McDonald's All-American. You talking about you YouTube Brandon Jennings high school highlights. You talk about probably one of the best mixtapes that you ever seen a player out of high school have, and not have a successful NBA career. It's sad. I don't even think it's funny anymore. It's sad for him. It's honestly sad. You talk about a waste of talent. You talking about a complete waste of talent. You talking about having etiquette. Like, I'm in the south of France for the summer. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna put this, 4,000 or 5,000 euro on banker or player during the summertime, and you sitting on another man's couch and another man's home, talking about other man and what should they have done with their careers and what should they have done in their basketball game when you wasn't successful in yours at all. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, you feel me? And I can't speak about everybody on that couch. I can only speak about him and the dude Rashad McCants, the guy, the guy that be quitting. You talking about so much talent between those two, North Carolina national champions, All-Americans, and just complete fucking duds. Like duds. Like, y'all should be kissing the ground at Gilbert Arenas walk song, because if it wasn't for him, we would still not even see y'all in the world. You feel me? And I'm only talking about those two. You feel me? Kenya Martin, you already know the vibes, OG. Nick Young, I can't never say nothing about you. You get big, you got huge buckets in NBA Gilbert Arenas. You feel me? No words. But like, it's only two people on that couch that I can kind of like, if they told me, oh, Pat Bev, you went too far, chill on Brandon, that I'd chill. And that's Gilbert Arenas and Kenya Martin. You feel me? Because when you talk about career earnings, right? Because I'm a numbers guy. I don't know. Money talks, bullshit walks with me. So I'm a numbers guy. You talk about career earnings, it's only two people on that couch. Gilbert for sure beat me. I think me and Kenya Martin are close. That's made more money in career earnings. It's only one person on that couch. And again, no disrespect, OG, Kenya Martin. It's only one person on that couch that's made more money in podcasting than me, and that's probably Gilbert Arenas. Like, pipe down. Like, you a grown ass little boy. And if you see me in public, you wouldn't be speaking with any of this. You know that. Like, you know that. Like you know that. So like, you feel me? Like, let's be basketball players. Let's keep it basketball. How all of a sudden you was ready to play me in basketball 8 months ago, and 8 months later you're too old now. It doesn't make sense. And now you talk about etiquette. Like, come on, man. You work at somebody's house on a couch, man. Like, stop playing. Like, stop. Little Brandon, stop. Little BJ. Like, I watched film from a couple weeks ago. You watched film from your rookie year, 15 years ago. We are very different. Rashad McCants, you watched film from college. I watched film from literally 9 days ago. Man, what could I do different in that pick and roll? We are not the same at all, boys. We are not. Like, we are not the same.
Fuck it, let's just get into it. Former friend of the program, Patrick Beverley, has some things to say about you two gentlemen on his show that we will not promote. Talking about your basketball exploits in your careers.
Talking about our careers, talking about us kissing the ground. I think the kissing the ground part was a little funny because I know how I got on this couch because of Tim. Tim called me, and I know who write my checks, which is Underdog. And me and Rashad, since everybody, I mean, we've been putting in work since day one. I mean, shit, we've been #1 for a long time, dog, sitting on this couch, creating vibes, creating waves for everybody else. So, I mean, just like with you, you know, your show with Barstool, you know, that's their show. You know, I guess if we're going to be kissing grounds, I guess we all need to be getting on our knees kissing grounds because Barstool owns you. You don't own your show. So, I mean, we're in the same predicament at the end of the day. So, and at the end of the day, this is Underdog Show. So that's just what that is. And as far as my career, man, I just feel like with the career thing, man, you know, congratulations on, you know, having a longer career than me. You know, you made more money, of course. But of course, I tore my Achilles, which shifted things for me. You know, I think you made 80 million, I made 40. So, I mean, you know, if I don't tear my Achilles, you know, Stan Van Gundy, you heard what he said about me. They gave Reggie Jackson 80 million. Shout out Reggie Jackson, but they gave Reggie Jackson 80 million. So, I mean, just think about what the fuck they were gonna give me. Fuck. 90, 100. So, you know, with that situation, you're not a better basketball player than me, dog. Like you had to play a role to stick in the league. You know, you averaged 35, whatever, 37 in high school, went to the league. You can only stay in the league if you play defense. So you was in a bad marriage. But it got you to what you got to get to, you know, but that divorce was ugly. But man, you know, keep going, bro. You know, we are who we are. We do what we do. We gonna be #1. We gonna stay #1. And that's just all to it.
Now shift over to Dr. McCants. Anything you would like to add to this?
We're doing takes and shit. This is what we're doing.
But just want to get it out the way.
I just, man.
We can get the show.
Everybody knows I wasn't shit. Everybody knows that. He's not saying nothing new. Like, you're not saying nothing new about me. Like, my career was a bust. I wasn't shit. I had expectations. I did not exceed those expectations. I'm starting a new career. I'm in year 4 of my new career. And I would say I'm pretty high on the totem pole in this new career of mine. I think that I'm very well polished to do the things that I'm doing now. You know, I have a body bag in a cemetery with a lot of bodies, body parts, figures, figurines in that. You are in one of the plots, bro.
Rashad McCants is pure comedy at this point. You actually wanted the graveyard plots? Here is the thing though. Yes, Pat Bev made more career minnings. Brandon Jennings, at his peak, was the best player of the 3, no question. Rashad McCants was genuinely talented, a really strong scorer, and a physical bard. But for whatever reason, he just never found his footing in the NBA the way people expected him to. I honestly do not know what the purpose of all that was, but I will say this. Brandon Jennings, if you were going to talk trash about the way somebody plays, and you were around the same age, and you were out here acting like you can still take him to the cleaners, then just go ahead and accept the one-on-one challenge. If you are not willing to do that, then do not sit there and talk about him as a player. You cannot have it both ways. Let me know what you all think in the comments.